input for just a normal light board or just a non-networked light board. And then you have the house light control, which it uses, it's like a DIN connector. I'm bringing my phone with me. I'll use that as a flashlight. As a DIN connector to then connect that house light panel. Up here we have intercom AB that then goes into the duplex, or not duplex, sorry. It goes into our dual channel headset that then the stage manager can listen to. So if we turn on B, and we talk into the microphone, test, 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 test. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but you can hear clearly through here. So then you turn off B and it doesn't work. Well, I mean, it works. You just can't hear anything. The volume's all the way down. So we have that intercom and then, or that mic, Jonathan, and then this one going into channel B, the single channel that was up here before. Okay, so mention that those two gateway nodes that were in the server rack, the architectural rack. So this is one of them. This is called the right Twix. They were both on a rack mount holder. So there's one here and one here. The one on the left was, of course, called the left Twix, and the right Twix. We need better names. These are electrics. The one on first electric is called Thing 1, second electric Thing 2, third electric Thing 3, and then the unused one is called Thing 4/unused. Not very creative. But what we had to do is, like, second week of school literally as well, I made these little adapters. I got them from the contractors, some spare little terminal blocks that go in, which then I wired to some 3-pin XLR connectors that were old. And then we have that one going all the way down, and then that's the one that's split off. All the gateway nodes are powered by PoE, power over Ethernet, and all our wall ports, the ETC lighting network ports, have power over Ethernet in them from that network switch. All these ports, I only set this one, well, all of them are originally set to be an input node and not an output node. At first I was like, oh, can I just change the little card in there and get that to XLR, to one of the XLR connectors? And it's like, nope, because all the logic is actually on each one of these little trays anyways. Someone stepped on that and pulled it. We have a twist lock connector there. I'm guessing it was for the soundboard. I don't know where the power supplies for these are. I believe they're hanging in the black box because that lighting system went down over there. We can literally take that optiplexer, de-optiplexer, multiplexer over to the black box and install it instead. Up here, a little power outlet, district internet, and then some old cables that the contractors cut and moved. Like there's intercom getting spliced like that. Sure, it's not supposed to be done that way. Our nice old little electrical panel here with, you'll love this, everybody will, our nice approved method to get 3-phase power. If y'all think that has 3-phase power, it does not, most likely. These here floodlights, flag lights unused of December of 84. 5 years before it was PM'd, whatever that means. This is our main entrance to the catwalk. You just go up there, and there you are. Main mixer XLR, or not XLR, main mixer booth. You can lift this up and open that. And it has a little connection for the old mixer. Nowadays that would all just be like Soca Pecs. Old network or lighting network ports. We have one of these on the catwalk, or not catwalk, on the fly rail as well. I don't know why it's here. I sort of wish this still worked. It would have been cool. Yeah. All the light controls. I know this one works there. Or not, it did work. Our house lights go out all the time because the controller for them was meant, I can hear my voice travel in the room. The controller for them is meant for incandescent lights and not LEDs. So, but the district's energy saving initiative is all LEDs. So, except they don't get the dimmable ones. This is normally locked, but it's access to the, I know you can't see that. Under the balcony seats, but above the auditorium ceiling. Extra cable for, what's it called? What are they called? Lights. Spotlights. Thank you. Little balcony. Not balcony, little stairway. In that electrical. In the electrical room, you can get under the lobby seats. In here is where that lobby TV display is, which is connected via XTP. For an $8,000 camera, it is very pixelated. Or not pixelated, very grainy. Very little thing. It's not even that dark in there. So they have an XTP to HDMI converter on the back, which also is a scaler, which is why this TV can take this signal. I wish there was an AV tie back here so I could just take that and not have to do that whole laptop convoluted thing. Back here we have the XLR cable with the, back here we have the XLR intercom, so the house can hear when stuff is happening. Do they need a hold house? Open house, close house, whatever we need. On all the, most of the things, doors near them, we have little control panels. This is a Paradigm control panel. That little dot in the middle is for a remote that we don't have anymore. Wow, there, sorry. That little dot in the middle, this for paradigm control panels. That little dot in the middle is for a remote that we don't have or never were given. This whole upgrade was done in 2014 summer, I believe. I can check the plans later. You have 9 presets and off. These presets are different than the ones near the stage. These little button pads near the stage will actually turn on and off the electrics work lights. The work lights on the electrics, which is currently what's on right now. We can see over here. And then up here, show mode on means that none of the house touchpad, those little key panels, will work, because what will kids do if they see a button? They have to touch it. Backstage lockout does the same thing, except it does it for the ones that are on stage physically, which prevents anybody from rubbing up against it or leaning on it. This touchpad, like, you have to sort of press firmly, like that will activate it, a microphone or something like that. You have to press pretty firmly. Where here, then all these like soft-sided cables can press something easily. And you can turn on and off, play music from here. So here we need like a backstage lockout as well. The reason there's this whole power off button all the way down here is because that was supposed to be able to turn the sound system off by attaching these, which are literally just like relay buttons, to the relay of that Extron touch panel controller to be able to do that. What we have also done is, for all the shows, I started it with the junior high show last year, Matilda. Name all your mics. And then what you can do is sync them. And then this one, you'll have to take my word, but it says the name of director, direct. So you can do that and name your mics. This is this year will be my second musical to work on. I've already done this was my third show, second show for theater, really. I was including that junior high show because we just got done with the play that goes wrong. Difficulties with this. Things will change IPs. The Dante card will malfunction in a row. Like, we had it die Tuesday, or not die. We had it quit Tuesday, so we had to like reboot it. Took 5 hours for the contractors to figure out that, because they were like, no, don't turn off the mix rack. But they can turn it off when they finally got here. All 4 of the Richardson high schools are getting this upgrade. All 4 of the Richardson high schools getting upgrade. Most of them don't have all that because that's just stuff I brought and got set up and found and are using. But they all got the projector upgrade, touchscreens, all that. These AV ties, I'm liking them. That whole convoluted laptop setup would be pretty much gone if we had more of those little transmitters and receivers. That would have saved our day instead of that laptop setup with the webcam, OBS, all that. We use that little mixer backstage mainly so I wouldn't have to walk all the way back up here if I needed something. Not the mixer, little Surface backstage. And it was so the guy back there could lower the wall mics when he didn't, or speakers when he didn't need them. I have them set up as ganging, that's why they're both going. So they aren't stereo. It's just ganging where they copy. You can set whatever you want. right now they just copy all parameters since there's not really anything else to change with them. But QLab's, guess QLab is not gaining anymore. Was it video? No. Throughout the script, I pretty much just turned on the channels that were short of near stage or needed to. And then we only had one live effect, which was that Taylor effects, which it was just to make it sound more radio-y, so we had a high-pass filter on. I used a gate on our QLab. It's mainly QLab left that has sound. Oh, I guess it's gone. It depended on what days it was. QLab would get sound.